So here's a little behind the scenes look at how we're actually creating this course. And I'm sharing this with you because people sometimes ask me, hey Todd, how did you get involved in creating online classes? And often people also ask, how could I create an online class? It seems like it's pretty fun and I've got something I want to share with the world. And that's actually why we created Greater Commons, so that people could share their knowledge and passion with others. There are other learning platforms out there in the world, obviously, like I've taught on lynda.com and other learning platforms, but all of those learning platforms, there was things that they weren't doing, which I wish they were. And so we created Greater Commons. It's created by teachers and students. It's owned by teachers and students, and it's for teachers and students. We created it so that there would be an organic platform that came out of our community as teachers and students where we could all create courses and upload them and offer them to the world. For instance, we offer great royalty to all of our teachers. And we looked at like the royalty that other platforms were offering. And we thought, wow, we could do much better for teachers. But here's a behind the scenes look at how we're creating this course. And so right here, I'm going to switch to this camera right now. And right here, you can see I have a little voice recorder that's just kind of like backup audio that's recording. And then I have a Canon camera right up here. And this lapel mic is plugged in to that Canon camera. And that allows me to capture audio a little bit closer to my mouth. And so that takes out some of the echo of this room and makes the audio a little bit better. And then on my screen, I'm using OBS. And so I'll bring up OBS right here. And OBS is Open Broadcaster Software. And so Open Broadcaster Software is capturing my screen. And then this Canon camera right here, $250, it's capturing us. And having the instructors on camera is a really important, research supports this, a really important thing for creating great online classes, because we are able to then develop a student-teacher relationship, and you could feel like, hey, I know the teacher or the teachers, and I have that human connection. I'm sure you've experienced this in your own life. When you take classes from a teacher that you connect with and that you like, you do better in those classes. And so, so that's the camera to record the teachers, and then a screen recorder to record the desktop, the computer. So you get an audio video recording from your computer. You get an audio video recording from the camera, and then we just have an audio backup right there because I happen to have that in my bag. And we thought we'd run it in case we blew the audio somehow, and we'd have the audio backup. So there's a list of all the equipment that I recommend for recording courses, and you can get to that list from our course outline. Just click the equipment that you can use to record courses, and that list is right here. This mic, for instance, right here is only $30, and that plugs into a camera. And you could get a camera. This camera is $250, but you could get a similar camera. I just bought a couple of refurbished used ones for $100, also Canons, older models that I could plug a mic into. And so for $30 you get this. For $100 you get a refurbished camera. I bought mine from B&H Photo, and then just get a little stack of books, set your camera on it, and you can start recording. And then OBS is Open Broadcaster Software, and OBS is a great solution for capturing your screen. And so for $130, maybe with shipping and tax $150, you have a setup to be able to record yourself and to record your screen. And then you could edit it in any video editing software that you want that works with, you know, multiple video audio tracks. So we use Adobe Premiere, which is $19.99 a month. So all of this, you can learn this if you took my course on how to create courses. I teach this in great detail and depth. And so that course on Greater Commons is this one right here, World-Class Online Teaching. And I've been teaching online myself. I got into online teaching in 1997, started teaching at the university and putting all my resources online. But I'll just link that course right here in our course outline. Here is my course on how to teach online well. I'll link that for you right there. And that teaches you how to do the outline and use Google Drive and all of that. But I started teaching online in 1997 at the university level, and then I've been teaching at the university and college level online ever since then. And I studied online education at UC San Diego, and I helped start, run, and teach in the online teacher training program where we taught all of the college faculty in Central California how to teach online. So for 20 years, 2 decades, I've been doing online ed, And so this course here will give you a synthesis of my best practices for online teaching. That's from my own education, learning from others, from my research, and from my application, actually teaching online classes for 20 years, what works and what doesn't work in online classes. So I'm sharing that with you just because often people will ask me, hey, how do you create your courses? I'd like to do something similar. And I want you to know about Greater Commons so that if teaching a class online interests you at all, it's a great way to share your passion and knowledge with others, to help others, and to generate some extra income. So if you're interested in teaching on Greater Commons, we'd love to have you. And take my course on how to teach online, and then you'll find the resources and ability to contact us, and so we could help you create your courses. But that's a little bit of what's going on behind the scenes here as we make this course.